Welcome to the Wood County Humane Society's volunteer orientation video. We are thrilled that you are interested in volunteering. Volunteers are vital to achieving our mission of bringing the best possible treatment and quality of life to homeless companion animals in Wood County. Sharing your love for animals through volunteering at our shelter can make a huge difference in finding forever homes for these animals. We look forward to working with you. We think you will find your volunteer experience very rewarding, and this video will provide you with some important information to get you started. As we virtually tour the Minnie-Belle Conley shelter, you will learn about all of our volunteer opportunities. Throughout the video, you will hear 3 different messages. Please take time to record these messages so that the staff knows you listened carefully to the orientation training video. Thank you. We do have some requirements for volunteers. In most situations, you must be at least 18 years of age. However, those interested in working in our cat room, performing morning cleaning, or as feline companion must only be 16 years of age and provide their own form of transportation. If you do not meet these age requirements, contact the shelter to plan other ways you can help. We have a lot of options for younger volunteers wishing to be of service. To work in shelter, a volunteer must also be able to lift at least 50 pounds, have a tetanus shot within the last 5 years, and have no animal-related allergies or health complications. Pregnant women should always consult with their primary healthcare physician before volunteering. We also require all volunteers to wear closed-toed shoes, no sandals or flip-flops. Once volunteers complete training, we require a commitment of 10 hours per month during the school or calendar year. As a regular scheduled volunteer, you'll be part of the team while also gaining valuable hands-on training in the animal studies field. For those of you interested in helping in the shelter, your duties will be assigned based on your age, skill, commitment level, and interest. The Wood County Humane Society took occupancy at the Minnie-Belle Conley shelter at 801 Van Camp Road in Bowling Green, Ohio in 1988. But our history of service and practice of humane treatment of animals dates back to 1904. The Wood County Humane Society is a private, non-profit organization that aims to treat animals in need and assist the Wood County community through animal welfare education, food assistance, and weekly low-cost spay and neuter services. As a 501c3 organization, the animal shelter operates on a budget generated from fundraisers, donations from generous benefactors, and partnerships with business organizations. Daily operations are performed by a small in-shelter staff, a county humane agent, a dog trainer, a volunteer board of directors, and assistance from people like you to ensure quality care for the animals. On average, the shelter houses 12 dogs and close to 100 cats. Occasionally, rabbits and other small pets are under our care. These animals may have been surrendered by their owners due to difficult life circumstances, are in need of immediate medical attention, have been involved in an abusive or neglectful situation, or in some cases for felines, are strays. Our space and budget may limit our intake of animals, but we do not euthanize for space. Our job is to restore the domesticated animal to health, ensure it is current on vaccines, and spay or neuter before placing it in a suitable home. You will be working side by side with staff to care for, rehabilitate, and rehome these animals. The first message is the Minnie-Belle Conley building. There is a variety of ways you can interact and assist staff in the shelter. Most volunteers begin their service at the Wood County Humane Society by maintaining the physical environment. Every morning, every room in the shelter and the outdoor kennel spaces are cleaned from 8 a.m. to noon. We follow a strict protocol for cleaning, using certain products for certain areas and specified routines in order to ensure sterile conditions and avoid cross-contamination. Therefore, volunteers must follow staff's instruction carefully to prevent the spread of disease. Those interested in this important aspect of the shelter routine will be trained and supervised by staff. 3 volunteers are needed each morning to help clean. 1 volunteer will assist in our free roaming cat room, which contains about 60 roaming cats and some residing in cages as they adjust to shelter life. 1 volunteer will assist staff in cleaning the 12 indoor and outdoor kennels. This person does not handle the dogs, but helps ensure the living space is clean for the canines. Lastly, we need a person to help clean our lobby, office space, bathroom, hallways, bonding room, kitten room, and FIV positive room. It is a lot of grunt work to get the shelter clean, but is also a great way to learn more about the shelter and meet the animals. If a few morning hours are more your style, you might want to consider dog walking. A group of 12 volunteers meets each Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday from 9:30 to 11:30 a.m. This group takes the shelter dogs on a 2-mile loop, weather permitting. Volunteers 18 years of age and older are trained by our staff dog trainer on proper dog handling and behavior. This is not only an educational experience for you, but it also socializes the dog to behave well in a home, increasing its adoptability. If you choose dog walking, you will be given a list of policies to review and follow before starting. If dogs are not for you, you may want to start in our cat room as a feline companion in the afternoons. Although it is tempting to only snuggle and play with kittens, we ask our volunteers to seek out the less social cats and spend time with them. Volunteers will be trained to brush cats' fur, trim their nails, and clean their ears. Once you become a regular feline companion volunteer, staff will be happy to train you on how to conduct basic feline physical exams to ensure everyone is getting the proper care and treatment they need. If you have allergies or are unable to physically work with the animals, we can use help with office work, data entry, making copies and adoption packets, taking pictures, recording video, and helping with mailings are all things that would be greatly improved with the help of volunteers. If your friends refer to you as a handy person, we'd love for you to help at the shelter with repairs and upkeep of the building and grounds. Yard work, gardening, and anything that will help improve the shelter environment is welcome. The second message is, wear closed-toed shoes. So you want to help, but are not able to come during our shelter hours or have some other restriction? No problem. There is a lot an individual can do outside the shelter too. One rewarding opportunity is being a foster parent and helping an animal along his or her journey to find a forever home. We need people willing to foster young kittens or puppies until they are of age to be adopted, keep a dog quiet and comfortable while undergoing heartworm treatment, support an animal recovering from a surgery or illness, or in some unique cases, board a farm animal. The shelter covers medical expenses and food. The foster family provides shelter, love, and transportation to and from vet appointments. We also require foster families to remain in weekly contact with staff and give updates on the animal's progress. To start the fostering process, you can fill out an application at the shelter. Simple ways to help out for an hour or two a week is picking up food and litter box donations from area businesses. If you are comfortable driving a large vehicle, a driver is often needed to provide transportation to and from Humane, Ohio for weekly spay and neuter appointments. Perhaps you'd like to take a more hands-on approach to adoptions. Our Outreach Adoption Coordinator schedules weekly events in the community. On-site adoptions are performed at these events, and volunteers are crucial to making these events successful. Transportation of animals to and from the site, handling animals during the event, helping prepare the sites for the event, tear down and cleanup of tents, tables, crates, and posters are all tasks that are great for volunteers. Also, we have cats that reside at adoption centers in Petco Bowling Green and PetSmart Findlay. Volunteers are needed to clean these cages and make sure the cats are doing well. A large part of the Humane Society's mission is to educate the public about its services and teach responsible pet ownership. If you enjoy helping with presentations at schools, civic groups, and public educational events, then this might be the area in which you initially volunteer. As a non-profit organization, we have a very limited budget. Therefore, in order to cover our expenses and improve our organization, we need qualified individuals to help with grant writing and fundraising. Fundraising can be as simple as a bake sale, wish list donation drive, special dinner or event, or as elaborate as organizing a 5K. The Wood County Humane Society has 2 annual fundraisers, the Wine and Cheese event in the spring and Mutt Strut in the fall. If you enjoy large-scale event planning, you may consider sitting on this committee. Another important aspect of the shelter is public relations. We are always looking for creative ways to advertise our services and raise awareness through media outlets like the newspaper, Facebook, WTOL community page, and the radio. If you have a talent in graphic design, broadcasting, creative writing, photography, or videography, your skills could be put to great uses. The third message is volunteer at the Wood County Humane Society. Thank you for watching our informational orientation about the Wood County Humane Society. Understanding more about who we are as an organization, how we operate, and ways you can help is the first step in becoming part of the team. Now that you have completed this video and have recorded the codes revealed throughout this presentation, please email them to our shelter manager, to complete the process of becoming a volunteer. Her email address is woodcountyhumanesociety@gmail.com. Once she receives your recorded messages, the shelter manager will schedule a brief interview with you. At that time, you can discuss with her your area of interest. You will then receive the login information to create your Volgistics profile and sign up for training hours. Once training is complete, you will use Volgistics to place yourself in the shelter calendar. For those of you who are looking to help for a limited amount of time, 1 day or 15 to 20 hours, or perhaps you have a large group, please check with the shelter for a list of suggestions and dates that are available for one-time volunteering. We have some special projects in mind for those situations. We hope you will treat your service as a job. We are relying on you. Staff, volunteer mentors, and board members will be available to make your experience fun and rewarding. Thank you for your commitment, and we look forward to working with you.